Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, I want to give our honor go to Yahweh Shai. This is Voices of the Branches, right? So we got the mighty brother, Shar Al. How pronounce your
It's
name
all your
again?
all. Yeah,
All.
Eliel or all your all.
The mighty brother from
Con.
H.O. H.O. A.H.O.S. All right, know the House of Saints, right? So let's get into it, right? So tell us a little about yourself.
All right, well, I'm Captain All Your All, known as the been in the truth about maybe 8.5 years now. I I've been in a couple camps right now. Obviously, I've started known the House of Saints. I started with H.O.I, House of Israel, under Priest Sabak and them, right? Me and Joel, Kano, brother named Naquam, and brother named Adrian, and a brother named Elijah. We all was in the camp.
Wow, when was that? How long ago that was?
That was like 2017.
Dang,
Uh-oh.
I know that.
Hold on, just a second. I don't know what this is. All right. But yeah, that was about 2017. 2017 to 2018. So that was only about a year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it was a pretty fruitful year. We ended up, the YouTube channel got pretty big. That's basically how everybody got to know us when we was at Sons of Thunder. From there, we ended up moving to make the Sons of Thunder camp. You know what I'm saying? Me, Joel, Kano, Naquam, basically everybody I just said, plus the brother Ikra, who's the older brother with the beard and stuff that had the bald head. So yeah, we went on to make Sons of Thunder. You know what I'm saying? That camp got big. Obviously, everybody knows who that is. The main elders of it was myself, Joel, and brother Kano, the Levi guy. So he's still in my camp too. So but yeah, we recently, about a year ago, decided to do something different, and
Right.
now we've started the Anointed House of Saints. So we got a
And how's
location
it
in
going with the
Atlanta.
Anointed House of Saints?
You said what?
I said, how's it going with the Anointed House of Saints? I see y'all definitely growing.
Yeah, we trying to do our thing. We got locations in Atlanta, North Carolina, Chicago, Dallas, Texas, San Francisco, and we working on Michigan right now.
Dang, wow. Okay, all praise the Most High.
Yeah, we trying to keep our hand on the plow. That's the main goal, right? So that's what every camp should do, and most of them is doing, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, and even the congregations too. It's not just to grow, because growing don't really mean that much, but it's to be able to spread the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's what our goal is. So that's what we out here doing.
I like that. So, what in creating a camp and things like that, or just having a camp, being a leader camp, what is something that you would tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's striving to be in that position or to having their own camp? What's some advice that you give them?
Have yourself in order first. There's certain things you can't be out here doing in order to be a good leader, especially if people in your camp find out that you're doing them type of things, right? Can't be an adulterer, fornicator, a liar, because those ain't good leadership qualities. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and there's a lot of brothers in Israel that do that type of stuff, that are in leadership positions, right? So we that's a big reason why, like in my camp right now, we got 8 leaders, right? I'm not the captain of the camp. We don't have a situation like that. There's no one guy that's superior over everybody, right? And when I was at SOT, that's how it was too. Me, Joel, and Kano had the same position. You know what I'm saying? So, and we do it like that because it shares the role as far as the leadership position. Doesn't let anybody get more powerful than the camp. You know what I'm saying? And we always try to make it like an odd number if we can, because it puts us in a situation where it's always a tiebreaker. So, once we vote, once we vote, you know what I'm saying? It's always a situation where, because we vote on everything to make sure that everybody's in, like on one accord. You know what I mean? If you lose the vote, it
Con,
is what it is, but you accepted that you lost the vote. So we still end up
con.
on one accord. And that's how it worked, you know. But that would be the main thing I say. Just keep yourself straight, be in order. You know what I mean? Familiarity breeds contempt is something we teach too. So a leader should never get too close with the people under them, right? That's just the way it is. In order
Say
to
that one
keep
more
the
time.
respect. Leaders should never get too close to the people that are under them within that camp.
Why you say
Congregation or
that?
whatever. Familiarity breeds contempt. When people get too close with you, they start to, they start to think they could get away with certain things that they probably wouldn't try with somebody else because they're familiar with you. They start to feel like y'all are homies, you know what I mean? Especially if y'all are cool, right? There's got to be that respect of that rank and file in order to keep a camp in order. And that's why certain elders you see that have had camps for a long time, the
Yeah.
H.O.S, the IUICs, the ISUPKs, you know what I'm saying? ISBHPKs, the Swords of Wisdom. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like they they all got in all the camps that are like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a certain structure, and the reason why they're successful and able to continue to grow is because people know not to get out of their position. It keeps the order. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But we've noticed because we've done it both ways, right? We've
Mm-hmm.
noticed when you put yourself in a situation where everybody's allowed to get cool with the people that are above them or supposed to be, their uh captains in a way, right? The
Mm-hmm.
people who they're supposed to take orders from or whatever. When you get too cool with certain people in your camp or in your organization or whatever it might be, like in any type of situation, not even just talking about the Bible, you know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
it was a job situation, you get too close
Yeah.
with the people that are under you and you the manager, right? They start to feel like they get away with stuff. They start coming in late. They start you know what I'm saying, not cleaning up after themselves at the workplace, all type of different crap, right? It's the same way
Right.
in a camp organization. So familiarity breeds contempt. That's
You
what
know
we
what? The
teach.
reason why I asked why, because I'm familiar with that because I was in the military. That was one of the things like they kind of implemented. Like you didn't have like the captains wasn't with the soldiers, like getting familiar with the soldiers like that, or the sergeants things likewise. You know what I mean? It was like a separation for the
Mhm.
purposes that you just said though. So
Yep.
that's definitely a good tip there. You never really hear too many people say something about that. So I
It's
thought
not
that.
like we not cool with them because we still go
Yeah.
out to like my camp. Every camp I've been in, we go out to eat. We either go out to eat after camp. When we was at HOI, we used to parking lot pimp. We used to
Right.
bring a cooler full of wine, snacks, some sandwiches. The sisters make sandwiches, whatever. After camp, we spend all day at camp. We pass the sandwiches around or whatever type of food we got. Right. Sometimes they
Yeah.
bring plates, whatever it is. Right. And we got the wine out there, and everybody drinking on the parking lot. Police passing by, jealous because they can't drink with us. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. So people, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, shouting us out and stuff like that as they drive by. That's how it used to be. And then from there it progressed to now we go out to eat, usually
Yeah.
after camp. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like we're not cool with the people in our camp. They don't get to know us. They definitely do, right? But
Yeah.
it's not there's a line that's drawn in the sand. You know what I'm saying? We don't cross
Yeah.
that line. And they know not to cross that line too. So
That's respect. Okay. I did. So what got you in the truth? You know what I'm saying? Like what was the like what really got you in the truth? Like did you hear from about on YouTube or you kind of seen somebody on the highways and byways? Like how did it go about?
nah. So the camps I found out about on YouTube. My dad actually found camps.
Wow.
Um, I think he saw IUIC first or HOI, one of them, right? And he showed it to me. We was outside on the porch. And but that's not how I came into the truth though. That's a longer story. I'm gonna try to make it short. So I was at Georgia State in college and I had to take an elective. So I chose African American studies just because like, hey, whatever, right? Heard it was gonna be easy, and that's basically what I was looking for, easy class. So
Right.
my auntie said African American studies is gonna be easy, take that, whatever. I said, all right, bet. So I took it, and there was a white dude teaching the class. I was like, that's weird. Wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? But when he started talking, he didn't sound like a white dude. He sounded like a brother.
Yeah.
Weirdest situation ever. He looked just like a white guy. He didn't sound like a brother. His name was Matthew Quest, and
Hey,
he liked me a lot for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it was certain stuff I would say in class. Uh, he was married to a sister, right? And one day he said something about there was a relationship between blacks and Jews that politicians have always known about, and this, that, and the third. And I said, relationship between blacks and Jews. What the hell are you talking about? All right. He was bringing it out from the situation of black people and Jewish people, having the same type of plight, right? But I looked it up on the internet because me and my mom was having a conversation like a little bit before that. I think this is around the time the Charleston stuff was going on, right? When them white folks was jumping around. No, I think it was a little bit. This was year before that. So, but anyway, there was stuff going on right on the news with Jewish people. So me and my mom was talking about that, and my mom was calling them racist and stuff like that, right? And the teachers, like, we have the same plight. So I just woke up one day on the Sabbath, Saturday, right? Ironically. And what's crazy is every time I did the research when I was first coming in, it was always on a Saturday morning. I never did the research on any other day when I was first coming into the truth. But so I hear him, say that junk. I go home, and it's a Friday. So Saturday morning, I woke up and just like, all right, let me look this junk up. Someone just told me to do it. So I'm laying in my bed, typing stuff in on the computer, and a picture of ISUPK pop up. Passover. Big old black guys with this leather on. They got this. They got a bunch of swords and axes and staffs and all type of crap in their hand. Right. It's a picture, right, from a newspaper shot, and it's calling them like bad, evil. This hate terrorist group and all that crap. Like, terrorist group? Why the hell I never seen this on the news? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At that time, I'm somebody who watches the news like, heavily. My mom watches it every day, so I was somebody that was watching it, right? My pops, he don't really watch it unless he's in the room with my mom or whatever. But other than that, I would be watching it because it'd be on. Like when I was young at the house all the time, so I was just keen to always watching the news and keeping up with what's going on. But I was like, I never seen this on the news before. And they called them a whole terrorist group. They always talk about black people when they're in trouble like this. So I ain't never heard of this before. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it made me do more research on it. And then I end up coming across the 12 tribes chart. And I see there's Native Americans on it and there's Haitians on it. And I'm like, huh. And African Americans. And I'm thinking to myself, before this, I would say I'm black, African American, and I'm black, Native American, and Haitian.
Right.
When I was in the world, that's what I would say, right? When people ask me what I am. So I see all three of the groups on the chart, and they say 12 lost tribes of Israel. And I'm like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is this? So I just stopped it for that day or whatever. I'm like, this is a lot. So I come back the next weekend, and basically same thing. I go back to looking into it. I find more about the 12 tribes chart, and then I find Yahweh, right? I didn't know how to pronounce it back then. I was saying Yawahashi, I think. Right?
Right.
So, we get to saying that, and I end up in a situation from that point where I just, after looking into it, I'm finding a whole lot of information about a lot of stuff. So black people in Europe, black pictures of Jesus, black pictures of King James, all this history stuff. I started just looking up. I don't know what was making me like Google certain things, but certain things, after I find one thing, someone told me, all right, Google this. And then I Google something else. And I would save the tabs. So, like how you can save.
It was kind of like a rabbit hole type thing.
Yeah. But instead of me losing a rabbit hole, I would save all the tabs. I still got everything I looked up.
Dang.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I saved the tabs. A lot of the websites for some reason are gone now. Well, I know the reason, but a lot of them don't exist anymore. They've been deleted, wiped from the internet, right? But I still got the tab. I still got the links. But yeah, I would save the links. That way I could go back and look at everything in order. So that I'd be like, okay, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? And then I started connecting dots on my own, right? So maybe about 2 months into it, I done found so much stuff just off the internet. I ain't read no books, nothing like that, right? Just me reading internet information. Because at this time, I guess Google's figuring out the algorithm, but it's not enough people doing what I'm doing yet, right? So, because Sakari wasn't all that big at this time, they were growing, but like it wasn't people looking for them right now. Watchmen didn't exist yet. A.H.O.S, they had the biggest channel actually, pre-Sabat. His channel, I think, at that time had about 40,000 subscribers. By the
Damn.
time I joined H.O.I, he was at 50, 52.
Damn.
And then YouTube shut him down when he got a little bit past that. So, but yeah, so he ends up, well, yeah, before I end up going to H.O.I, I start teaching myself on Snapchat, and I'm just showing people stuff, right? I had a
Yeah.
homeboy named Natron who he had like this Snapchat link where he could push anybody's Snapchat stuff to a bunch of people, like
Damn.
because they got this like worldwide Snapchat thing now, right? Where you could send it out to everybody instead of just the people that you connected with.
Yeah.
When they were figuring out how to do that, um, there were people that had certain links that they were able to make like Snapchat groups, if you will, right?
Oh,
Where
damn.
there would be all these people from around the world that could join this group and they could see whatever you posting on Snapchat. So I joined the group on purpose just to start pushing this, start
Right.
pushing the truth. I start pushing so much information. People that was in his group from all over the world, they start getting mad at him. So they made him kick me out the group.
Dang.
But
Well, you that's what happened. Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I realized at that point, and a lot of people that I was, cool with at that time, they stopped messing with me at that time too. So I lost a lot of friends then because they're like, but I realized at that point, okay, this is something a lot of people don't like people to talk about. All right.
Mm.
So I'm gonna talk about it more.
Yeah.
Because it's gotta be people out here that, believe in this crap. So that's basically how I was thinking. And eventually I told my parents about it. They wasn't feeling it at first, but eventually my dad started feeling it, right?
Yeah.
And I guess he started looking up stuff on his own. One day we out there on the porch, and he showed me, hey bro, look at these dudes. This funny ass costume. He said, I like that cape they got on though. So what are you talking about? He showed me the picture with him. I think it was IUIC actually. So this dude's on the street screaming at people. And it's a white lady they're talking to or something like that, right? And the way they was talking to her, I was like, damn, they say to talk to that white lady on the street like that. Nobody saying nothing to them.
Yeah.
That's something like that. And it was like, yeah, it looked like it. You see, they doing it. So we just start watching the videos, right? And eventually we showed it to my mom. She not feeling it. She start calling us racist. That's racist. Da, 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 da. She big Democrat at this time, so she not feeling it, right?
Right.
Long story short, eventually they had a video where they had all these women teaching, you know what I'm saying, from IUIC. The women were teaching the women about they had like this women's panel or something. 2 episodes, they were like 4 hours long. And I sent it to my mom. After that, she came to the truth. So now me and my dad and my mom, we in it. My dad ends up finding Zabak in there because I'm like, all right, we join the camp. By this time, I'm wearing fringes. I got the red fringe shirt and blue ones and all that type of stuff. I done bought the fringe shirts and stuff like that, right? So I'm rocking the fringes. Going to school, people, oh, the thing's nice. I like that. Because people ain't rocking fringes like that at this time, right?
Yeah.
So, in fact, the whole time I was at Georgia State, I probably saw one guy before these 2 dudes that ended up joining IUIC ended up going to the school, right?
Mm.
And so I find A.H.O.S and Ari, right? And they're both with IUIC. So and we're not allowed to talk no more because of the camp that I'm in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Already knowing, but yeah.
Back then, before that rule was started, we was cool. We used to be the ones that was running around Georgia State and stuff. Mm-hmm. That cuts on the street thing that they have, we actually started that. A.H.O.S ended up getting kicked out, but the first time they did it, it was our idea, right? And Ari ended up taking it back to IUIC to try to, build himself up in rank, and he ended up doing that. But shout out to the brother. So they started that little segment, but the first time it was done, we did it. I basically helped them with it and stuff. And yeah, so that's when I realized, okay, you can actually talk to people about the truth, and they actually, they rock with it, because people didn't seem to stood off or put off by the things we were saying and the questions we was asking them on the street that day. So, and I'm still not in the camp at this time. I'm trying to figure out what camp I want to join. They're telling me, bro, come join IUIC, you know what I'm saying? And my dad had found Zabak and them on the video. And while we're watching Zabak, we see Joel out there. He says he's from Atlanta. So I'm like, oh. So we try to find him, and eventually we end up finding his channel, right? Yeah. So and I see where he's standing at. I'm like, that's right by my school. That's right the street. That's at Georgia State. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the train station. So, and then I see where IUIC's at, right? And then Ari and Enos are telling me too, right? And it's right around the corner. So, at that little CVS, I don't think they be up there no more. I'm not sure, but there was a
Mm.
red CVS that the Atlanta IUIC burn in Atlanta used to be at all the time, right? Folks start getting shot up there, so everybody kind of backed away from that spot. But so but yeah, we actually I went to both camp spots to ask them the same question. And based on the way they answered it, I actually asked them about this, right?
Mm. Okay.
And based on the way it was answered, because like mind you, at this time, I already think I know a little bit too, because I've been doing my own research, teaching on Snapchat, right?
Right.
And I had already made up in my mind based on the research I did about this. This is
Mm.
our symbol, but they took it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't have all the precepts I have now to prove it, but
Yeah.
I felt like this was our symbol and they didn't took it based on history research I was able to do. Right. I'm big
Mm-hmm.
on history. I'm real. Anybody will tell you that knows me. Right. I'm a history dude. I'm big on history. So um yeah, I end up, you know, from there, based on the question, Joel answered it the way that I was expecting somebody to answer it in the truth that knew something. And the other camp, they basically told me it was, the symbol was the devil. Take that shirt
Uh-huh.
off, right? Type stuff. Um, so I joined his camp. Well, I didn't really join. I just started watching him. The next week, I brought my parents out there, and my little brother, right? And Adrian, the other brother who ended up starting Sons of Thunder with us, he ended up coming that same day too, right? So me and Adrian are out there watching Joel, Kano, and Naquam at this time, right? And I'm teaching basically with them from the outside. So they're
Mm-hmm.
teaching us from the line, right? They got a cameraman, they got brother Steve, right, holding a big old camera and stuff like that. So that's already drawing attention to everybody because we got this big old camera. They're like, hey, what's that cameraman out there for? So people stopping to pay attention to us, right?
Yeah.
But I'm in the crowd at this time, and everything Joel's saying, I'm like, yeah, and I'm throwing precepts out there, like Joshua 1-8. Deuteronomy, 6-32. Like I'm just saying stuff, right? But
Yeah.
they're precepts that go with what he's saying.
Right.
So
Right.
Kano starts grabbing my precepts that I'm throwing out there. He's reading them and they make sense. So then they're like, he know what he's talking about. So the next week I went up there and Kano said, "Hey, bro, stand over here this time." So
Yeah.
he basically puts me in the line, right? Now I end up in the camp. I end up reading for Joel and stuff like that, and now I end up, I'm in the camp. So we in HOI at that time. Uh, and after some time, we just had some things happen, and that made us end up starting Sons of Thunder. So
Right.
we got Priest of Bach blessing and everything like that to leave, and we ended up leaving. You know what I'm saying? And we started SOT in 2018, December 2018. That's basically how everything really got started. So
Wow. That's a journey, man. That's a journey, man. That's a
yeah,
journey, man.
it's a story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I think that's very interesting though, like how you came in. You know what I'm saying? That you actually did your due diligence, do your own research and researching for yourself and like matching up things. And it's beautiful too also that you love history because that's the biggest thing that our people lack in knowing the history, knowing where they
mhm.
come from. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's very beautiful. So with that being said, so what you so now you established, you got your camera now, right? In Northern House of Saints, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. What is tips that you could give somebody just coming into the truth, right? They're just coming into the truth and they're trying to find themselves and trying to stay grounded. What's the tip that you advice you would give them just coming into the truth?
Prepare yourself for temptation. First thing, you're gonna come in. It's gonna be things that happen that make you, think about why the hell am I in this thing? I didn't have any problems when I was in the world, right?
Right,
So that's to make, that's to see if you're gonna stay. That's just, and a lot of people don't. That's what make a lot of people turn around and go back. You know what I'm saying? They start feeling like they didn't have these problems when they was in the world,
yeah,
and they never get through the problems to see what it's gonna be like afterwards, right? I've seen what people's life is like afterwards because I know all these dudes in the truth, all these others and stuff that ain't got no worries right now, right?
right,
Look at Priest Quan, he's a book writer, you know what I'm saying? He got nice cars, got his own wine, It's other brothers in that same situation, right? He went through things before that. General Hashar, you know what I'm saying? Like they cousins. So,
I know that.
but yeah, a lot of people don't. So, but um, like it's things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen what happens, and I feel like I'm on my way to, my family's about to hit that breakthrough too, right? Basically, you go through the trials and tribulations, and then things start to get easy for you, right? And but people don't stay long enough to get through that stuff. They start to have them situations happen. The Most High start trying you, and then you try to get out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Instead of sticking through the chastisement to see if you tough enough to get through the shit. So that's that would be what I say is the main thing people need to do: prepare their heart, right, and actually be rooted in this thing. Get a foundation in it first. And I do advise for people to have some sort of congregation, even if you don't join the camp. Have some people that you could do the feast days with and stuff like that. It don't got to be no big group of people. It could be a little, group of 5 or 10 or a couple families or whatever, right? But yeah, it don't got to be. I would advise that because when you by yourself trying to do everything, it's easy to not do things the right way, right? And it's easy to
yeah,
never actually be in the truth because a lot of
yeah,
people try to do stuff by themselves and they not really doing nothing the Bible says to do. So that would mean you're not in the truth, right?
yeah,
You
yeah,
just know
yeah,
you're an Israelite. So yeah, those would be the two main things I would say. Everything else you basically can sort out as long as you do them things. You can't sort nothing out if you lead the truth. So
yeah. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Big facts. Right. So let's shift gears here a bit. You know what I'm saying? So the truth. Now we have truth music. We always truth music wasn't always out there like that. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? But now it's becoming a thing. You got people, they recognize themselves as Israelites and they're making music and things like that. Who you listening to, man? Do you make music?
I'm gonna be real, right?
Okay.
I listen to truth music,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm one of them dudes that be having quarrels with the dudes that be making the truth music specifically, right? Sisters, I ain't got no problem with it. Reason being is because I feel like a lot of brothers make the truth music, but all of their music ain't full ministry, right? And a lot of them don't do any ministry on the side. So to me, that feels
Yeah.
like you exploiting the fact that it's Israelites that need music, but your music, every aspect of your music ain't teaching them what they need to know, right? So you might
Mm.
have a big following of people that listen to your music, right? But they don't know you for preaching too. And that's what the Bible tells us to do. It don't tell us to make songs. You know what I mean? So
Hey, hey.
I'm the one that I be trying to get people to the brothers that I know that make music. I want them to
Mhm.
be on the streets teaching too. I ain't saying join no camp,
Yeah.
but or
Get out and
damn
do
at
that
your
work though.
or at your exactly or at your concerts, you
Mm.
know, give them some word or something like that,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Because that's what you're supposed to stand on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I feel like, or right now, at the beginning it was kind of like that, but now the more that the truth music is getting more prevalent and stuff, to me, I feel like it's becoming more like the actual rap game, and people is just doing the music. They're not doing the ministry too. You know what I'm saying? So I want there to be more of a balance. But as far as who I listen to, um, you make music, right?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh
No,
no, I don't
I
make
was
no
gonna ask
music.
if you do. I
Nah,
was
I
gonna
don't
say
make
'cause
no
I was trying to
music. I
listen to
don't make
you,
no
but
music, man.
No Name Servant,
Mm.
Ahch, he's a brother that rock with our camp a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
you
There's a
are.
dude that I'm still cool with. A lot of other people ain't really. Courtney Bell, but I still listen to him. He's from Michigan, so my family's from Michigan, so I rock with Courtney.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. We know what's
uh,
crazy. Too? Not to cut
yeah,
you off, but Canal, I get that. Like I actually he made music, but I didn't hit the streets one time with him before. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I commend him on that. Like he made me he get out the side. I commend him on that. But
and
yeah,
that's
you
what I'm
go ahead.
saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not many him. Damn, what's the brother name? I just slipped my mind. I was in this music video too. Start with an M.
I don't know. I wouldn't know, man. I
It's gonna
Okay.
come back to me. But
So you don't make music, but you something, but you'll be in a video though.
I did make music. I used to. I'm about to
Okay.
get back into it. I made music in the world, not in the truth. I haven't made
Okay.
a truth music song yet, but I'm in the middle of making that now. So yeah. But there's a couple brothers I listen to. I'm a hip hop fan. I like rap and stuff. So Roe.
Yeah.
I like Roe. Um, but
Okay.
I'm also a dude. I listen to the worldly music too. Still,
I did.
I
I
ain't
did. I
really.
did.
I ain't the type that got an issue with that. The main reason why is because to come into the truth, I feel like if you're really in it, you know, songs shouldn't be making you feel like you're gonna kill your brother because you're in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You should feel like you're not gonna nothing should make you want to kill your brother, right?
Yeah.
So for me, that type
Right.
of stuff is just a song. If anything, it put me in the mood to kill Esau. You know what
Hey, hey, I
I'm
feel.
saying? But that's just me though. I know everybody can't do that. So
Yeah.
I'm cool with people not listening to the worldly music. I'm just saying me myself. I still do. But I listen to everything, everybody, people in the truth, people in the world. So
I
I'm
feel
just
that.
saying,
I
I
feel
wish
that.
more brothers would get out there and teach. There's only two brothers I know that do it right now, maybe three. So
I feel that. I definitely feel that. Though. Definitely should get out there and hit the bricks. The brother Austin. Shout out to my brother right there.
what's up,
Right.
brother?
He said, hey, brother Azrael. They said free brew. He get out on the streets. I don't know if you. I don't even heard of that.
Yeah, I know Free Brew.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey.
yeah, yeah. We met at a wrestling event, I think 2 years ago, or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
3 years
Okay.
ago.
Okay.
We had a wrestling event when I was with SOT for some brothers, and the brother Big Smooth. And he had some other brothers and stuff like that come out there and wrestle with him and stuff. And Freebrew pulled up, so I think he performed.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, he relished
Okay.
too. Hmm?
Kind. I got I ain't never been to like the. I heard about a wrestling event. I ain't never been. So you been to like a fringe fest before?
I have not. I
You
missed
have
the
not?
last one. Nope, they be in Georgia, but I live in Grayson, so it be kind of far. And sometimes,
Ah,
like when they be on a Thursday or something, I
mm,
can't go. And then Saturday I be at camp, unless my camp decide to go or something. So the days that it happened, I wasn't able to make it, but I'm trying to
I
go
got
next year for sure. Next year I'm
you.
gonna
I got
have
you.
it on the calendar so that I could.
You know what's one coming up?
Yeah, I heard we're gonna try to make it to that one. That's why I said if it's a day that my camp going, I'm gonna try to go.
Okay,
So,
kind. That's what's up.
but don't.
Lord, y'all come out there. Lord,
Yeah, I
I'm
know
gonna try to
Aharon's
come
gonna
out
make it
there.
for sure because Aharon already talking about it. So
No,
I said I know Aharon's gonna be there. He a brother. He's one of the captains in my camp. So I'm gonna be some other brothers. I
yeah,
think Judah said he gonna try to come up here for it. So
kind,
we're gonna try to make it. I'm gonna try to get there too.
kind. The brother had it said y'all. I think y'all just hosting a summit. This
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
kind. When is
We
that? When is
hosting the
y'all
summit.
summit?
It's the end of August. I think August 29th is when it begins. August 28th or 29th to like the second and the third. It's gonna be in
So
North
what is it?
Carolina.
So what is a summit? Like I've never like I've heard of them, but I've never
Never
been. So
been
like
to it? Oh
I ain't never
man,
been.
listen out. So the Hebrew Summits, there's a camp of elders. They used to be part of the original ISUPK. Now they have a
Mm,
camp called House of David. It's HODC now, House of David Church. But or House of David Congregation, whichever one you want to call it. But HODC, they're basically the elders that run the Mashara Yashar'al, which in the Hebrew means the paleo means the government of Israel, right? So
ah,
it's basically a summit where a bunch of these different camps that have joined the Mashara Yasharala and other camps that haven't.
mm,
Basically everybody get to pull up, and people that haven't, that aren't in camps, regular congregations, whatever. Everybody's able to pull up. You get to meet your favorite teachers and eat, drink with people. You know what I mean? They have a meet and greet. It's a couple days. Uh,
mm,
you have a meet and greet. You have a actual summit where the elders will teach. They'll give us lessons, stuff on how to build your family up, keep certain people in the truth, all that type of stuff. Valuable things, you know what I'm saying? For like
mm,
the whole congregation. And then they have a cookout, you know what I'm saying? And we have actual camp. We have a camp day too, where you actually get to see everybody that go. We have like 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes max for all the different teachers out there to get to teach. So not only do you get to meet your favorite teachers, you get to see them teach in person too. So
Hey,
it's
oh,
pretty
kind of
dope.
sound, That's not
It's
like
dope. And everybody show up. You know what I'm saying? People you don't see on camera no more, like General Hashar, he usually be at them. Uh, you know, others. We haven't got brothers from ISUPK to pop up yet, but hopefully we will one day. But
man, really.
all the other camps pull up, Naquam and Amos and Araya from WFI, they be there. All the other brothers from their camp. Um, you know, brothers from SOT, Joel and them, they usually show up when they have something going on. I don't know about ours, but uh it's a bunch of brothers, you know what I'm saying? Different
That's fine.
camps. So you'll get to basically see everybody, anybody that can make it. So I advise they usually have at least 2 of them a year. If you haven't gone to one, try to make it to one of them, even if it ain't ours. You know what I'm saying? So
Con. That's mighty, man. That's mighty. So what's a tip that you would give somebody just to be a teacher? You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Like, what's something that you would advise that somebody saying that it's a teacher they want to teach? You know what I mean?
Actually know the Bible.
Mm.
Learn what the Bible says. Read
Yeah.
the whole thing before you try to come out here and teach people. Because a lot of folks teach things that ain't right. They got to go back and correct stuff. Don't
Mm-hmm.
just go teaching because you heard somebody say something on a video, right?
Right.
Because there might be another video that debunks what he said. So you got to actually do the studies for yourself, right? Study for
Mm-hmm.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Show yourself to be approved. So that's what you got to do. You got to study. Know the Bible first would be the first thing. Second, practice, right? Don't be
Mm-hmm.
ashamed if you're gonna be somebody teaching. Know what you sound like as a teacher and as a public speaker, right? Stand in the mirror and talk. Record yourself or something so that you know what you sound like. Or talk to somebody and have like a mock conversation, or actually have real conversations with people,
Yeah.
right? When I was at school, I used to go to Georgia State and stuff like that, and I didn't drive the whole way or stay at like on campus because I live in Georgia, right? My folks was at the house and stuff, so I would just commute. I would take the train, and I would have conversations with people on the train. Oh, I like them things on the bottom of your shirt. Oh, you like this? Yeah, it's an Israelite shirt.
Yeah.
Israelite, what's that? Oh, well, let me break it down to you. You believe in the Bible? You know what I'm saying? And then I
Yeah.
just have a conversation with them. So I got into a whole bunch of conversations like that. I even got into debates with teachers because I wasn't
Hey.
afraid to say stuff at school. You know what I'm saying? So, and I beat the teachers in debates. I had teachers actually write me whole notes on the back of my stuff. I had a teacher tell me to write a certain type of paper. I I wrote half of that paper, and then the rest of the paper was proving that we the Israelites, because the whole year she was talking about we not. It was African American Studies history teacher.
Man.
Because once I
Wow.
woke up, I changed my major to African American Studies. I was trying to change the whole, school
Man.
program from African American Studies to Israelite Studies, and I got the history teacher on board. Because in my last paper, I gave her all this stuff to look up King James being black. I gave her the thing to type in and all this other crap. She looked up everything and then wrote me an A+ and wrote me a whole book on the back of the paper
I
about
got a
how.
question.
Yeah, what's up?
What's a good source like for people that's trying to like find out these things? What's a good source to go to? Like that's
For
trying
for history,
yeah, for history on like the Israelites and these different things. Like what's your source you usually go to?
there's a bunch of sources, but um, I mean, I use Google. I ain't gonna
Google.
lie. You can find a lot of stuff if you know what to type in. That's what I
Mm.
can't help people with.
I got you. I
The
got you.
algorithm. So Google works off an algorithm, right? If you type in Black King James, you know, depending on what you've looked up before, it's gonna give you certain pictures. Might give you
Mm,
black and white pictures of a white King James, right?
mm,
If you're somebody who, based on Google searches, have found black, real black images or icons of people that they tell you were white right now, then it's
mm,
gonna show you black images of King James. It all depends on how deep you've gone past the algorithm, right?
mm.
Is how Google shows you stuff. Like if I wipe out all my search history right now, if I delete all my history, it'll start to show me what it would show somebody that's never looked this stuff up before. So
Wow, I ain't know
that's
you
why,
get out like that.
yeah, that's why I know. That's why I use Google, because I know how to break the algorithm as far as the search engine and stuff like that, right? I know how to make it show me what I want it to show me. So, um, but a lot of people don't. They end up getting just regular generic stuff. So they'll tell you, no, this ain't right, because they not getting the same answers I'm getting, because they're in the algorithm. They haven't broken it. if that makes
Ah,
sense.
I got you. I
So,
got you. Got you.
but there's books you can use. Babylon the Timbuktu is a good starter book.
Mm-hmm.
It combines the history with things that actually happened in the Bible during the time of Jesus, or right after the time of Jesus, rather, that he warned them about. Right. Um, there's books on Esau is good. The Tariq Al-Fatash is a good book.
You
Uh,
said Esau was what now?
no, I said books on Esau. Any book on Esau. You could type in
Oh,
books on Esau being the white man on Google. It'll give you books. If you go to the images part, it's actually going to show you pictures of books you can buy that explain how Esau is the white man. Right.
wow, wow.
The Google
Dang, I
search
know
might
that.
not show you, but if you go to the images, you'll get images of books that actually got Esau's name in it. It'll tell you like Esau is Rome, or you know all these different type of books. So hey, shalom everybody. So yeah, that's a good way to look up sources for Esau. Um, basically any history book. You look up anything historically. Hebrewisms of America or West Africa. They got two books like that. Um,
Dang.
yeah, Benai Israel talks about the Israelites in West Africa. Um, there's a bunch of books, just depend on if you decide to read or not. But if you're not a reader type, then Google is gonna be your friend. You just got to type in the right stuff, and then do enough for the searching. You can't just look up the first three things or whatever, right? And think, oh, I didn't find what I'm looking for. I got to stop. There's 50 pages and stuff like that to look at for a reason. Usually, the stuff they don't want you to find is somewhere in the middle.
Okay. Okay.
So
That's
you
what's
got
up.
to
That's
click
what's
on
up.
everything and look through all. Like, you got to look through it all.
That's what's up. Okay. 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 I did that. I did. I got to check that out. I got to check out some of the books you were talking about too. All right.
Yeah,
So I
man.
got a question. So we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
shift gears. So I like to ask people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, one more book, A Star in the
Oh,
West. I got to throw that out
what
there. For the Northern Kingdom, A Star in the West. Anybody don't
started
believe
with?
Black and Hispanic people are the Israelites and the 10 tribes and stuff like that? Star in the West is a good book.
Nah, I'm glad
And
you said
Lost
that
Tribes and Promised Lands.
because you do have people that do think that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good. We said star in the west.
Yep, Star in the West and Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. Y'all know
Okay.
I'm a Gadite. I look like
Yeah.
Judah, but my mom
Yeah.
is Levi. My dad is an actual Native American. So yeah,
Wow. That's pretty cool though. That's
yeah.
pretty cool. My grandma, her husband, he was Native American or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So, but it's on your grandma's side. It don't even matter though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
My
saying?
grandma on
But
my dad's side was black. So
yeah.
yeah.
So,
But
dang,
my dad's
wow.
still light skinned. He got the different hair and everything. So
Wow. That's
that's why I
interesting. That's
got
pretty
the
cool though. That's pretty cool though. That's good. So
yeah.
like do you ever have like any like foods that they made, like Gadite kind of food or like you know
Gadites
what
eat the same thing we eat. They
I'm
barbecue. I'm one that believes we invented barbecue.
saying?
I think we
Barbecue.
touch on I think we touch on how to cook outside and everything like that from slavery and stuff like that with the chicken and the seasonings and everything.
Yeah.
Because we're good at that. Gadites can barbecue like nobody else. Corn, something we could do anything with corn. Any corn
Oh,
dish that you could think of, we could do it and we could do it better than anybody else.
oh yeah.
Um, yeah,
Okay.
corn is
Okay.
something we taught everybody about. That's something that's
Yeah.
literally you look that up. Native Americans taught everybody about corn. So,
Okay.
um, but yeah, for the most part, we eat the same thing niggas eat. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
got a question. So what's your favorite kind of like food? Like you got Issachar here. You know what I'm saying? You got like you said, you got the barbecue. You got soul food. You know what I'm saying? You got it's all that. What you like, man? What you like?
My favorite type of food is probably soul food. I'm from Georgia, so
I
you
feel
know.
that. I feel that. That's
And
soul
my
food good
family
though.
didn't make so my mom is Haitian, obviously, right? So
Yeah.
when my mom was cooking, which she did most of that when I was growing up, it's either Haitian food or American Haitian food.
Mm.
When when my dad cook, it's you know
Yeah.
mashed potatoes, uh, cornbread. You know what I'm saying? Green beans, fried chicken.
Ooh,
Barbecue chicken. When
that's
I
so
was in the world, it was ribs, pork chops. Shit niggas eat.
Right.
So, like, that's that's basically what I had. But soul food, so to speak, right? That wasn't something we had every day. So soul food was something
Mm.
I liked a lot. Um, it's a car food. I mean, I like it. I eat it a lot. Me being
Yeah.
Northern Kingdom and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I, destroy some tacos. We had tacos yesterday.
Hey, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking to be busting. I'm talking to be
Yeah.
busting. But ain't nothing
We
like that
do
soul food though. But you know that hey,
tacos,
Southern Key, hey, we
quesadillas.
got that on lock. You know what I'm
Yeah, I'm big on Benjamin food too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
saying? Oh yeah, they be
I eat a
fine.
lot of Jamaican food. Yeah.
What you like brown? You like that brown stew chicken?
Brown stew chicken's good. Yeah, yeah. I prefer to have brown stew chicken gravy on my rice and everything. Rice and beans with the brown stew chicken and jerk
Oh yeah,
chicken
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
with
That
the
sounds
cabbage
good
on
right
the
there.
side. Yeah.
What's some busting spots that you cause you know you in Atlanta, man. Y'all got a lot of like foodie spots up there, man. What's some spots you eating at? Like what's some spots you going to, man?
I'm a
Well, I'm in
restaurant guy.
Atlanta. Where I'm eat at? Where I'm eat at?
I'm a restaurant type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I had a woman. I'm single now. She turned out she did some adultery stuff at the very beginning of the relationship with a dude I know, and I had to.
Dang, yeah, you had to
Once
let
I
it go.
found out about it, it was I couldn't get over it. So, but I ain't the type of guy that I don't cook much unless it's barbecue. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, I go out to eat a lot. You know what I mean? So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Longhorn, uh, you know, Five Guys if I'm going to get some fast food or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We got like Whataburger and all that type of stuff here. So it just depends. Zaxby's is big. A lot of people don't have Zaxby's where they at.
Yeah, nah, I done had that. I done had
Yeah,
that. You ever go to
exactly.
like the little brunch spots they be having?
Yeah,
It's like,
there's one called damn, what's that place called? It's a Jamaican brunch spot too in Atlanta. Man,
I forgot it's one little brunch spot. I
Ooh.
forgot what that bit called, but they had some good little chicken though.
There's a
But ain't
place
one of
called.
them Jamaican,
I only
huh?
go to brunch places if it's black owned. There's one in Atlanta. I'm trying to remember the name of it right now. But there's another spot. I live in Gwinnett. There's a spot up here by where I live called Huskers. It's black owned. It's a brunch spot. It's only open for breakfast and brunch. After that, it's a wrap. Can't eat that no more. So, but they
Okay.
black owned. They pretty good. So I'll go there sometime when I got time.
So you like so you not really in the Atlanta. You kind of like on the outskirts.
Yeah, I'm on the outskirts. It take me an hour to get to camp
Oh dang.
because Atlanta got traffic. Everybody and their mama moved here during COVID.
Yeah,
So
I'm trying to
yeah,
know it. So what that's
yeah.
what you stay like? You kind of like you stay like above Atlanta or like below?
I'm above. I'm above to the E. Is that the? Yeah. I'm northeast. I'm from where the Migos from.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
north.
okay, 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 okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
I went to
okay.
school, played football against Quavo, all that shit.
For real?
Yeah. He a year and a half, 2 years older than me.
Wow. So you okay? So you kind of like growing up, like you know how like when they was on the scene, like what, like how was that? Like, did you see the takeoff happening when it was
Yeah,
like,
I had people. I know Migos, like people that's in their crew and stuff. One of our basketball coaches is a good dude that's in pictures with them and stuff. Um, the manager, I used to roller skate with him.
for real?
So I roller skate, by the way. That's one of my hobbies. Been roller
So you
skate,
roller
like
skate?
roll
Okay,
bounce.
okay. Well,
I be doing all this stuff. But yeah, I used to
you
roller
get
skate with
you the
Rio.
one you can roll backwards. You know how like somebody they
Do
be
everything.
skating. Oh dang, you like that?
Do everything.
Okay,
Yeah. I
okay.
used to teach people how to skate. So
Oh
me and my little
dang.
brother, yeah, I could do everything. So
Oh, this the spot
one of the guys that I taught was at the Super Bowl skating with Usher and stuff like that. In fact, half of
no.
the damn skating rink that I skate with was at that was
So
on
so you
stage.
so you kind of like so you was like Ti them at ATL. You know what I'm saying? How they was getting
Yeah, I
down?
ain't the one doing nothing in ATL. It was more
Huh?
like Ti ain't the one doing nothing in ATL. It was more like Bow Wow and Roll Bounce. It's
Yeah.
it's more like that without the crazy gay outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
You
You
dress
know about
regular,
that
but
robot
you
was
be
fire.
yeah, no. Roll Bounce was dope. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about as far as the skate moves and stuff. It's more like Roll Bounce as opposed to
Yeah.
ATL and all that stuff was how, you know, everybody else skate.
Yeah.
I'm a professional, so I be skating. You know what I'm saying?
Oh dang. Okay. Okay.
We
Okay. I
doing
get you.
moves and yeah, all type.
Yeah, that's
We
so
got
that's dope.
routines we be doing and stuff. So
Man,
yeah,
I can't skate. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to skate backwards, as Ox said, not
it
roll
ain't for
backwards. You know?
everybody. One of the first things I got when I started walking was a pair of skates. So
Dang, that's
my
pretty
dad from
dope.
Michigan. That's what they do up there. They skate.
But it was a spot though. This was the spot I was telling you about, Atlanta Breakfast
Atlanta
Club.
Breakfast Club. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that's
pretty
one of the
good. I've
spots
been there
too.
before.
That's one of the spots too.
Let me find that spot called. I damn forgot.
So okay. That's what's up.
I'm
So
bougie. This is expensive. Hold on. Well, go ahead. You can.
no. You good. I feel that though. Sometimes you gotta get. It's okay to be bougie sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I like to eat good. You know what I mean?
We the chosen people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel that.
I like to go to the spots where I know people gonna be at. Rock the fringes or a nice garment or something like that. You know what I mean? Have people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
I'm the type. I'll go out to eat with the camp with my crown on still.
yeah, I feel that.
People
Hey,
ask
check
questions.
what
Hmm?
I said. Hey, he said, hey,
He
he
said you
said,
should
hey.
rollerblade him. Hell nah. Hey, for one, I ain't never rollerblade. I hate rollerblades. But the helmet, the man said helmet is some knee pad. I haven't worn a helmet and knee pads to skate since I was probably 3 years old.
uh, oh, dang. Okay.
You
Okay.
have
So
the
you
little
like that.
skates that you got to put the kid's shoe in and stuff. I had them.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So
Dang, man.
I've
That's
been
what's up,
skating
though.
forever.
Hey, listen, me, I was, yeah, nah, that wasn't me. But nah, that's pretty cool. I always try to get into it, man, but I just wasn't able to. Like, I ain't got that rhythm like that, man. You know. But dang, that's what's up. So what you like to do, like other than rollerblading, like what you like to do? You know, so what's another
Roller
pastime that you like
skating,
to
not
do?
rollerblading. Roller
Man,
skating.
skating. Okay,
Four
my bad.
wheels. Like,
It's
not
okay. So rollerblading, that's the straight line.
rollerblade is a straight line. Roller skating is the four wheels.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So other than
I'm a roller
skating, my bad.
skater, not rollerblader.
Skater.
Where I
Got you.
come from,
Okay.
rollerblading's for white people.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. Skating, you know what I'm saying? So other than skating, though, what you like to do though?
I played sports. My dad was big on sports. He had me and my brother playing damn near everything. I played football, basketball, baseball, ran
Mm.
track, and I wrestled for a year.
Oh dang, wow. Hey,
So
you know what I was thinking about,
I'm a
man?
junior Olympian.
Huh? Oh dang.
Yeah, so
Oh, you
that's my
really?
nickname. Easy Money. That was my nickname in the world.
Oh, that's pretty dope though. Easy money. That's pretty
Yep.
dope though. So
Make
you know, I was
everything
thinking.
look easy.
So I was thinking, you know, what do we have like you know, like a Israelite football flag football tournament, man?
Huh.
You
I
know
would
what I'm saying?
suggest everybody.
Hey man, listen, we get some things going now. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, somebody
I'm
said
very
look, like,
quick and fast, so I'll
hey,
be very hard to catch for anybody.
y'all hear the brother now. Y'all hear the
They
brother, man.
tried it when I was we had a cookout. The Watchmen had their opening a couple years ago in Baltimore, and we went.
Yeah.
And they had a flag football game we was doing, right? Now Kwame
Oh
could play.
dang.
He pretty good.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He doing his thing.
Yeah, he be doing his thing. But I was hurt, and I had church shoes on. I ain't had no shoes because I didn't know they was gonna be doing that stuff.
Yeah.
I played him with some shoes on. I did pretty good with some pants on and
Yeah.
some dress shoes.
Oh dang. So you sliding in pants and dress shoes? You
I don't
like
mind.
that?
I play in anything if y'all trying to
Oh,
get down
okay.
like that. So you
Okay.
know,
Okay.
but
I feel
but
that. I feel
but I
that.
be prepared now. Now I know if I'm around Israelite brothers and stuff, I'm bringing
Yeah.
my stuff with me.
I used to be the guy. I used to ride with my cleats in the car. You
I
know
do
what I'm
that
saying?
now when I'm coming to If I'm going to an event, brothers gonna be there, like the summit. I'm definitely
Yeah.
when we had a cookout, my stuff gonna be in the whip for sure.
I feel that. I'm thinking about. I talked to Ron. I talked to him. I'm thinking about sliding to the summit. I got to see though.
Man,
You
pull
know
up,
what I'm
man.
saying?
You can make it. Pull up. It's gonna
Yeah.
be dope.
It's in North Carolina, right?
Greensboro. Yep.
Carolina, Greensboro. That's about a 6 hour trip. Man, I'm about to catch a flight.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's what's up though. That's what's up though, man. So, You know what I'm saying? So you like to skate,
Skate, play
football.
sports, watch movies, um, make music. I was a producer too for a while.
So when you
Um,
gonna drop the album, man? We talking about dropping the album, man.
man, so here's the thing with me, right? I ain't never made no truth music before. I was pretty
Mm-hmm.
good in the world. I had like I damn near had to deal with Boo Vision Def Jam. So
Oh dang.
when Boo was working with Def Jam and everything like that, um, the reason I didn't sign with them is because the dude he had me working with stole my computer. You
Wow,
know,
that's crazy.
so we had a whole debacle with that, and then he ended up leaving the label in the middle of that to go help Chris Brown when he hit that dude in the face or that lady in the face when he was performing back in the day. So that
Damn.
and then I went to college, met this dude who wanted to manage me and stuff like that before I went to college, and my parents made him wait for me to finish college. They made an agreement like that, so I wasn't supposed
Mm-hmm.
to get back into music till after college, and I ended up leaving college because I came to the truth. So
Right. Okay. Okay.
that's
I
why
feel
it never happened. But now I'm getting, I see everybody else start rapping and stuff. So
yeah.
man, if I get into it, it might be problems for some dudes out there. But so I've been trying to let everybody get their stuff off, drop their little
Oh yeah.
album,
Yeah.
EPs
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. Cause once I drop,
It's
it's
just
gonna be
dropping. All
it ain't gonna
right.
be no BS. You know what I'm saying?
All
So
right. Y'all heard it here first, man. So hey,
for sure.
the brother got something coming, man. He got some heat coming. So hey, we looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Cause you got a
Yeah.
lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They is dropping me out here. The brothers that I label with, man, they be rapping and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think that's pretty
I didn't know
cool,
we
man.
had so many rappers in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you,
All
man.
Israel talented like that, right? But
I'm trying to tell you. So I
you
mean,
know,
but definitely, you do that, man. I definitely drop your stuff though. Say, brother, sound like Kendrick on the mic. Who sound like who sound like
hey,
Kendrick?
hey, if you go to my YouTube, I got some old little freestyles I did. You know what I'm saying? People liked it, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I got a little song I had on here that that I've posted on the channel before. I deleted it because you know, um,
Dang.
it's a beat that I made back in the day. Um, and it kind of I didn't have no copyright when I was going through the Boo Vision Def Jam and they stole my computer. It ended up getting used for the some stuff that Jay-Z and Kanye did on that album.
Oh dang.
So the Devil is a Lie song.
Oh dang. So you was kind of like a lyricist type thing.
Yeah, I used to rap. And I made beats. I was a producer. So I used to make my beats and I used to rap on them. And then I had the guy, my engineer, he's still with Atlantic Records right now. He worked with people
So
in
you
the
used to
industry.
produce too.
Yeah.
And so did you mix your stuff? You did a mix and you mix your
I
own
didn't do the
stuff?
mixing. Jerome used to do the
Oh,
mixing for me. He's the
okay.
engineer. Yeah. I don't
Hey,
do
you,
beats.
hey,
I don't not do that.
hey, you might want to help this brother out. He said he in the studio getting the album together now. You might want to
That's
help the brother
okay.
out.
Okay, Yashai, I got your number. I hit you.
Yeah.
Hold
You know
on,
this
brother. I
guy.
didn't even know that was you.
Yeah. You know he in here, man. So hey. I like that though, man. I like that though. Like I see the you it's good to have like a different parts to you. You know what I'm saying? You got a musical part, you also a historian, you a skater. Man, hey, that's what's up though, man. That's what's up though,
Yeah,
man. Kind
that's
of
what I was
kind of
taught to be, man. Multifaceted. That's the only way to go.
kind of it's good to have multiple skills, man.
Yeah, bro.
So I got a question. We're gonna shift gears, right? So if you can meet you was to meet anybody in the Bible, right? We already know everybody say Yahweh. Everybody say Yahweh. But other than Yahweh, who would it be and why?
Excuse me. Real talk. It would be two people,
Two people. Mm.
and then you probably never gonna get this answer again because everybody else don't think that it's important. But for me, Baruch and Jeremiah.
Why is that? Baruch and Jeremiah. Why is that?
You said if it's not your house shot, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
why do like? That's a very different answer. You the
I
first
know.
person that's the first time I heard that.
Everybody else gonna say King David or Solomon or Moses or one of the big guys, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
most high willing, I make it to the kingdom. I'm gonna get to meet them anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be there. Who I want to know about is Jeremiah and Baruch, mainly because when I read that book, I feel something different. Me in particular, I feel like I
Mhm.
was there. I could see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Yeah, I just want to talk to them, have a conversation. What was going
Nah,
on? You know what I mean, you never
nah, I
know.
ain't gonna lie.
Might
That's
have
when I
been there.
was like, huh?
So you never know. Might have been there. So
Yeah, hey, listen, the thing is though, when you say that though, I ain't gonna lie, I was just reading that book. There was a lot going on there. Like it really was a lot going on in Israel. Was a lot going on, and how the things that just was going on with Jeremiah. Like he was telling some stories. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff was going on. He going to tell the people this. They want to put him in a dungeon. You know what I'm saying? He wanted. It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on.
yeah, man.
He had
You know what
the
I'm saying?
Babylonians coming. It's crazy.
There's a lot going on for sure. Yeah, and you know, there's a controversy too with my tribe. A lot of people think I'm Judah, so I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's possible I could have been there, and there's controversy in my family too, because my great grandfather, we don't know if his daddy was a nigga or if he was a Native American. My great great grandmother was a promiscuous, I guess. Should say
Oh wow.
that.
Oh
On the
wow.
reservation. On the
Oh,
reservation. So, and you know
oh,
the
so
reservation,
you got
like
family
yeah,
members on the reservation?
yeah. My great grandfather grew up on the reservation. His parents was on the reservation. But the thing is, he had a half brother that was black. So that means my great great grandmother was sleeping with the
Dang,
she had a
dang.
native husband and
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had a black
dang,
husband.
dang.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. We
Wow,
don't know
that's
which
crazy.
was which. So on the
Dang.
census though, he's labeled Negro instead of native, but he grew up on a reservation. So we
So,
just
have you ever been to like a reservation one time, or
me
just
personally, not yet. No.
okay,
So
okay? But you intend to kind of like to travel.
definitely will, yeah, for sure. In the next year, hopefully, I'll get to go. I want to go. My dad's family supposedly is a Comanche. That's the tribe and the reservation that we was on and stuff.
Said
Unless we're
Comanche.
from, yeah, I'm a Comanche, Namunu Tekwapu. They're from Texas, but they live in Oklahoma now.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
they got
Hey,
a whole reservation over there in Oklahoma next to the Cherokee and the Reuben and Seminole and stuff like that. So
that's
yeah,
pretty
it's a
dope
bunch of
though.
tribes over there. Huh?
You know, it's interesting they say that because you don't never like you ask niggas like, hey man, what tribe you from? You know what I'm saying? They probably they say cherry. Like you really kind of like know like in depth like you said. Can you repeat that again? You
Yeah,
said
yeah.
you,
Comanche. It
and
means huh?
you said something else after that. You was like Comanche. You said something
Oh yeah,
Oakland.
Numunu Tekwapu. That's what they call themselves because Comanche's a name that the white folks gave. Like Cherokee isn't how you say Cherokee. The real name would be Aniwaya or Aniunwaya.
I ain't know, bro.
Cherokee, what the white folk call them. They got different names. Yeah.
But then
My
now that makes so much
I
sense
got a
now.
grandmother that's Cherokee too, so that's how I know they real name.
That makes sense. That was what my great grandma. She was part. You know what I'm saying? She was part Cherokee. So you know what I'm saying. But I ain't never know that they had like
The
that.
Cherokee themselves had different subgroups, so they had subgroups that like the different names based on their last name.
Hmm,
So you could go on a like official website and find out based on your grandmother last name or whatever. Like
hmm.
mine was Robert. My grandmother's last name was Allen and Robinson. And they were part of the Wolf Clan, which is the Anion Waya. So that's what my grandmother was.
Dang. You in depth with it. That's pretty cool though. That's good to know about your history though. Now that's why
Yeah.
I like that though. I like that though. A lot of people don't really be on it like that. Dang. All right, so
Ugh.
we
Gotta
kind of
burn.
permitted our time, you know what I'm saying? But is it something, you know what I'm saying, you want to kind of like tell to the people, man? 'Cause I think this is definitely a dope interview, you know what I'm saying? I learned a lot just
Yeah.
about you and
All
about,
praise.
all kind of stuff that I didn't even really know, man. So what's something that you would kind of just what is that whatever you want to leave us with, whatever's on your heart, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I mean, first, I want to give all glory, honor, praise to the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, I'm gonna just say, hey, prepare your hearts, man, because there's a lot of things about to change in America, right? The credo of my camp is Daniel 7:18. Saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So, uh, a lot of us soon, including some of y'all watching this, right, are going to be in positions to start taking the kingdom very soon, right? So I just want brothers and sisters to prepare for that. Because once that starts to happen, that's when they're going to get mad at us and Jacob trouble going to start. So
Kind. That's
get
right. That's
ready for
real.
what's to come. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody need to
Kind.
prepare themselves for that, especially if you're in this truth. This is not the time to leave the truth. This is the time to get stronger and more, deeper and be more built up in it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing that, then you're gonna be hurting yourself at the end. Because, like I said, there's a lot of things that are about to change here very soon. The election is the way it is for a reason.
Kind. That's right though. That's right. Though. I like that though.
Everybody,
Definitely, it's not the time to be to flake in this thing, man. It's definitely to get rooted, stay rooted in this thing, and to stay with a solid foundation, man. You don't want to be shaky in the times to come. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. And it's a question I missed to ask you.
yeah, go ahead.
And this is gonna be the last one I'm gonna ask, but I want to ask this question. So, what would you can I ask you a question about, about leadership one time, and I asked you about people when they first coming into the truth, things to do, and then you were saying, things you said, so I'm gonna ask you this question right here. Uh, as you in this thing, what is a tip that you would give somebody just to continue on? Are you done establish yourself in this thing? You in this truth? Because you said don't fall out, which is very, very like when you go on and you get ready for the temptations. You said that earlier. But now that you
Mhm.
establish yourself in this truth, and you just going through the motions. What is advice you would give them as they live in their life? You know what I'm saying? Because you've been in truth for years. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? It's for years. So what's something you would advise you to give somebody to keep it going for not just the months but years?
I mean, get around people. You know what I mean? I was fortunate enough my family came into it. So, you know, being
Mm-hmm.
around my folks, I can't do no crazy stuff because they in the truth now too. You know what I'm saying? But for people that aren't in that situation, I know the folks that I've been in the truth with, right? They made sure to get around other people that are in the truth and to always be in connection with them. We got group chats, all type of stuff. We talk to each other all day long. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's about scriptures. We just drop scriptures, put folks ask a question, hey, what about this? Everybody dropping precepts. We teaching lessons. You know what I'm saying? So uh, find ways to keep your spirit, you know, in the truth. Meditate on the truth all the time. Always think about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like how the kingdom gonna be. That white guy piss you off at work. Meditate on, making 4 horses, stretch him out or something like that, and then you can bring him back to life and do it again. I don't know. However you know what I'm saying? Like
God,
whatever it is, it's gonna get you through the day. You know what I'm
God,
saying? But keep the main thing I would say is keep yourself in tune with other people in this truth. Because as you see them not giving up and you see them keeping going, that should be motivation enough to make you do the same thing. Because then you're gonna be the oddball out if you quit, right? If you get
that's
cool with
real.
people, it's like anything else you're doing. It becomes a competition. Who can stay in the truth long?
I
And
like that. I like that. That's a wild way to look at it. Who can stand like it's a righteous competition, which is
right, exactly. And not only that, you got people to build you up too when something go wrong.
all
Right.
right. That's real. That's real though. That's real though. And I like that you say that because you do have some people that come in this thing and they be lone wolfing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? They by themselves in this thing, and that's very solid advice because you do need people in this thing. Like you said, you got your family in this thing. I got my dad. I got my dad and my brother in truth. So it's definitely good to have people in this thing. Or and if you don't have family members, like the brother said, get around people that you get around somebody that you might know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like you got
Yeah.
group chats, things like these are things that you can do to have people around. Like I said, you might send you a scripture. You know what I'm saying? You need that in your life though. You
What
need that.
Hamashiach said? He said that your mother, father, sister, brother is those that keep the commandments and the law
All
of
right.
Christ, right? Faith in Christ. So anybody in the truth could be your family.
Facts.
But just like, with your parents, you go see your family, you talk to your family, you hit them up to make sure they're good. You know what I'm saying? You check on your family. That's how I gotta be with people in the truth. The more people you got to do that with, the easier it's gonna be to stay in it. Cause then it's like your family in the truth. It's hard to
All
leave.
right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, that's part of the foundation. That's part of gathering yourselves together, right? A lot of people come into the truth and they don't get cool people in the truth like there's cool people at their church. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
going to hang out with people at your church, you're letting your people sleep, you're letting your kids sleep over with your people at your church, all that type of stuff, right? But they're not getting cool people. People ain't coming to your house when you join a camp congregation. They don't know where you live. You know what I mean? Folks been in my parents' house before.
Hey, okay, that's
We've
that's
had
real. That's
the
real.
first Passover I ever had was at my parents' house with H.O.I.
Right.
Right? So it's like we've gotten in tune with people. We know everybody. You know what I mean? So that also is something that keep you in it because it's like if you leave, you become one of the people we get to talk about.
Huh.
Right?
You right. Hey, hold on. You just made me think about something though. And then, cause I thinking, what's your favorite feast day? My bad, Salaki. I said,
Tabernacles.
what's your favorite feast day?
Tabernacles.
Tabernacles. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the
I'm good.
one.
I got time. I ain't tripping. But tabernacles. Probably because of the Native American thing. But yeah, I like being outside in the tent, barbecuing and stuff like that. And it's funny to see how the people prepare, especially Judah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one
Yeah.
brother, shout out to brother Rodney, man. He be bringing the whole crib with him for tabernacles. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He'll you know what I'm saying, bring a rug to put in front of the tent. He can wipe his feet off before he go inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Dang.
saying? Bring a damn portable. I think he brought a portable shower one time.
Dang. Oh, he
He
was
wasn't
doing it
playing
for
no
real.
game. He wasn't playing no game. He brought a grill, put that
Dang.
junk outside his tent. So he could wake up and cook himself some breakfast in the morning. His toe was like
Dang. He was
people
going
be
out.
going in. You know
He
what
was
I'm saying?
going in.
Yeah. Folks get big old
Dang.
tents. They be having living rooms. You know what I'm saying? Get
Dang. What you
themselves
bring? What you
generators.
bring? What you bring for
I got
time?
a generator. I got a nice blow up bed with a blow up bed on top of it. So I got nice like the big queen size mattresses that
Yeah.
you know it's big. So it ain't all low to the ground and stuff like that for the bugs
Yeah.
and stuff. In case any of them get inside your tent, they usually can't slide up that joint. So I get the big queen size, the king size mattress, right? I got a right now. I got like an 8-person tent, even though I'm one
I
person.
know.
But when I
I
was
know you got that. You
married,
gotta have
I
one
had
of them
two.
big tents to get that.
So you had a big tent, so you could put your stuff to the side and stuff like that. You know, maybe put a chair inside of it or whatever. You could chill out, read the scriptures before you go. You got a place to hang a light up, or mine actually, my new tent got a light on it in the inside, so I could
You got a light
put the
on the
batteries
inside.
in it. Yeah, it come with a light. You could hook, you know, you could hook it up. Uh, it got a little button. You push the button, and the light come on at the top of the joint. You know, you in there. People see your shadow, so you can't do nothing crazy with your rib or nothing like that. Don't do that, because when
Yeah.
it get nighttime, they gonna see. But you know, yeah,
Yeah.
you got a light inside the tent. You know what I'm saying? So you can do what you want. You
That's
know what I
dope
mean? You
though.
can see everything. So
Where you get that
yeah,
from? Amazon?
nah, I went to Walmart and bought that.
Dang, I didn't know they had that at Walmart. That's
Yeah, you
crazy.
got to look at the tents at Walmart. They got different type of tent. My dad telling me they got some big ones
Hey,
for
I'm not
sale right
looking
now.
to that. I'm not looking to that for this shit, Lord willing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's dope though. I ain't gonna lie, Tabernacle be that joint though. I ain't gonna lie.
Tabernacle is my favorite one, and probably Passover number 2, just because everybody comes to that one.
Yeah,
You get to see
Passover's dope.
everybody in their nice garments and stuff. Everybody try to
Yeah,
look their best. So
yeah.
yeah.
Where you get your garments from? You be making you make them on.
This year a sister made it for me. I gotta get her. It's, Lighthouse. I forget the name of the joint. Lulu's Lighthouse, I think. But I also go. I be going to the Indian joints. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. They
I
be yeah,
go.
they be yeah, yeah.
We got
Them
an
boys
Indian
be out
spot in Decatur. I pull up to that joint, and they look for us. They know when it come Passover. Soon as springtime hit,
Oh,
you know
you feel
all
like
the
an
Israelites
actual
gonna be there,
restaurant?
huh?
It's like, I mean, it's an actual store.
It's an actual Indian store. Yeah, and here, like indicator, I could go pull up. You know what I mean? They got a dressing room. I could try it on, see what it look like on me. Only thing it don't
Dang.
have is the fringes. And she know I'm
What?
coming, so she give you discounts and everything. And they're handmade, so they make them. You know what I'm saying? To certain sizes and everything like that.
All right, hey, so y'all
And
heard it,
they
man.
all different, so none of them look the same. So yeah, I advise if you got an Indian store near you, you know what I mean, go to one of them Indian places, them Sarari Kurta places or whatever they call, right? Kurta pajama places and stuff like that. Go get you one of them garments. You don't get the pants, them ugly ass. No, don't get that. Or them curly shoes like Aladdin.
Yeah,
Don't get them Aladdin shoes and nothing like that. But
yeah.
them Iron Sheik shoes, you know what I'm saying? But uh because
Yeah.
we had a brother buy them once and we clowned him. He wore them just to Passover. But
Hey,
uh,
no, don't do
yeah,
that.
with the hat, they
Yeah,
gonna
I
try to
got you.
give
I
you
got
a
you.
crown and everything. You know, they got all type of stuff in there.
They have crowns in there too.
They got crown. It's not an open crown, but it's like a crown hat. You come with it. They give you a sash. If you want to match it,
Okay.
you know, you can either wear it around you or wear it around your belt or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? With the nice garment. And they got different type. You could get the kurta pajama type joint, or you could get the Sharari kurta, which is like the wedding garment. It's more expensive, but it's still that's what I would wear to Passover if I'm gonna wear
All
one. That's
right,
what we
all
wear
right.
first year.
Got you, got
Indian
you,
spot.
got
And then
you.
all you gotta do is put your border and your fringes on it. You know what I'm saying? And
I
that's it.
see, I see, I
Get
see.
your
So you be
acceptance.
laced up. You be laced up on Passover. You laced up.
Yeah, it's not, hey, you know what I mean? It's not nothing you got to spend a lot of money on. You ain't gotta or wait, 15 weeks for somebody to make you a garment because they making 100 million garments for everybody else. If you don't hit them
Right.
garment makers early enough, the good ones, because everybody know about them. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
they gonna be backed up. Usually they're in a camp, so they got to make people in their camps garments. So got to
Yeah.
improvise, especially if you
That's true.
catching on late. So we
That's
caught on to
true.
going to the Indian spots, or you could order them online. You could go to like shararikurta.com. I know that's a good website. And yeah.
Dang. Okay. Well, there you have it, man. Hey, the brother done taught you how to get laced up, man. So there you have it for those people that's in
And
the
you could get
Atlanta.
shoes on Amazon. You only gonna wear them for Passover once, right? You
Yeah.
get them little $10 dress shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
They
Or
gonna
the
look
one with
nice
the
that one day
little,
you wearing them.
what's the one
Wear
with
it
the
to the
glitter on
job.
them? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I wore them the first Passover we had with A.H.O.S.
Them
I wore the
niggas
little
look
blue dress
smooth.
shoes with they had little horns on it, like some Gad stuff. All right.
Yeah, that's
They
smooth. That's smooth
had some
stuff.
gold horns. They some little flimsy shoes. Don't run from the police in them or nothing like that. But you know,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
uh they look good for pictures and everything, and it was comfortable enough to walk in. So they straight for one day. You can throw them in the trash after that.
God, there you have it, man. So there it is, man. The brother, Captain Shar Allah. You know what I'm saying? Shar Allah. I said it right.
Shar Alya'Al. Yeah, Shar
Shar
Alya'Al is cool.
Allah.
Oh, Shar Allah. It's Eliel is what everybody know me as, but Alya'Al
Yeah,
is how you say it in Hebrew. So
This the mighty brother, man. This is a beautiful interview through the spirit, though, man. Glad to have you on here, man. Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? We can do another one in the future. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Especially when that album drop. You know what I mean? You know what I'm
I'll come
saying?
back. I'll pull back up with you.
Con. So with that, man, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Shalom.
Shalom, man.